Peachy.
What's going on, guys? I'm here, welcome back to a brand new video on this and welcome back to some more Kart Wii custom tracks online using Wiimmfi. Today we're back with the princess, the one and only Princess Peach, using the Dolphin Dasher. Is this vehicle viable? We're gonna talk about that today. Oh no, actually right off the bat, I think this galaxy texture on this vehicle right here looks the best. Next to the mech bike actually, but they both kind of look similar. There's some of the texture I made for the galaxy pack that kind of just look dark purple, and I think, you know, these textures right here on this bike actually look quite galaxy. It is quite hard to do though when the textures are so small, and to make galaxy look like galaxy you kind of need a lot of detail. I don't think this bike looks bad though by any means, like definitely when it's standing still. It looks quite nice. Also, the belly of the dolphin looks very cool, but you can't really see it when racing, so yeah. I'm pretty sure this right here is a skill track. I know some of the strats as well, so I'm good. I actually do think that the Dolphin Dasher is more viable than both the Torpedo and the Sneakster. I legit feel like you can just use this vehicle unironically and like get second on like 4 people races. Like this. I'm not sure how good the people are I'm playing against obviously, but it definitely is doable. I would actually go as far as to say that the Dolphin Dasher is the most viable vehicle if you're a beginner. Really, the only thing the Dolphin Dasher doesn't have and kind of lacks is speed, and that's kind of the one thing you do need, but it does kind of make up for that as well by having quite alright acceleration and also an amazing off-road stat. The handling is alright as well, and the drift, I'm not quite sure about the drift. I don't think it's too good actually, but that's exactly why I say it's so good for if you're a beginner, because if you don't know all these tracks, you don't know the layouts, you'll get stuck on like corners quite a lot, you'll get stuck in the off-road while you think it's just a regular road. You all know it happened to you like when you started playing this game. It happened to everyone, but I think having the extra stats right there, the extra off-road, the extra acceleration really does help in those situations. Yes, you do lose speed on just like, you know, straightaways and corners, but you kind of make up for that speed loss by, you know, being able to recover quite fast. And as you get better at all these tracks, I think it becomes less relevant and less viable to use. It still looks awesome though, like the vehicle as a whole, and just, it works. Like, you can still do quite alright. Like, you know, you might lose in speed, but it's only a few kilometers per hour, which does, in the long term, it actually is quite a bit. And it's not like some of the vehicles in this game where you just get fast no matter what. You can actually just keep up to the pack quite decently. Like, you can outline a Phone Kong using the Bowser bike or Flame Runner and actually be faster than them, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you can see it right now as well. I'm actually keeping up with the pack using this. And if I were to use the Super Scoot or the Bonbon, then I know that I won't even be able to, like, you know, get close to them. It's very interesting how the game works like that. You either have a lot of speed and you don't have a lot of like acceleration and handling, or you have like less speed but a lot of off-road and handling and just everything else. It's kinda crazy. Me personally, I can actually do better with the Dolphin Dasher than the Torpedo, due to the fact that I just, you know, what I just explained, right? Just the extra off-road, it really helps me out. But then on the other hand, I also feel like I am getting better every single video at this game, right? I think I'm actually improving quite a bit. I can feel that I'm getting better at this game, which is definitely helpful. A thing I mentioned on the Is the Spare Viable video is that I think I said that it's more viable on the regular tracks instead of the custom tracks. It's quite funny, because I actually believe that using the Dolphin Dasher is more viable on the custom tracks. Well, it's kind of interesting to, like, you know, get that, but I do think this thing is like the best on custom tracks. Again, only if you're starting off though. If you're like, you know, getting better, you know, all the track layouts, or at least most of them, then it's probably better to use the mech bike or the Bowser bike, or, you know, maybe even a spear. Like on this straightaway right here, nothing is happening, so I definitely do get beat up with speed, but then I get a few mushrooms and I might be able to beat them. Oh, I might have lagged them, I don't even know, but right there you see, you actually do get past on like your straightaways like that, where there isn't too much going on. It is really cool that it does have such a great off-road, because kind of the thing is, right, you can do some shortcuts without using mushrooms, and that can definitely help you out in the long run. You have to know what shortcuts work. You can't just go around and try to cut everything off, because you probably will lose a lot of time doing that, but I'm fairly sure you can actually drift in most off-road paths. You can like keep your drift and get a mini turbo like that. Then again, the drift isn't the best and the mini turbo is not the best either, but it can actually work and help you out. I'm also just way less afraid when a custom track gets picked that I don't really know, because I know that if I do mess up, I'll lose less time, way less time. Like, I hit the wall right there, but I'm back in action right away because of the great acceleration. I'll show you a little example right there. There's a little ramp. You can actually take this ramp without losing too much time due to the off-road stats, and then you can cut this off as well. This is probably not faster, but the little ramp definitely is. So you can just use little stats like that and actually catch up with the pack, and it definitely does help again. I feel like where this video comes down to is that this vehicle is the best for just newbies like me, and maybe you as well, I don't even know. Most people would probably suggest using a mech bike as a starter, which can help, definitely, but I feel like the Dolphin Dasher is actually a pretty good pick. Now, you shouldn't really take my word for it. I'm still getting 4th place with 5 people in this race, so I'm not doing the best myself, but I would have done worse using a mech bike. Like right there, I took a right line, but I have enough, like, you know, speed still due to the off-road stats. Like, you get to know it, right? You see what I mean at this point. It works. And I think the Spirit kinda has going on for it is that it can't really turn as well. And it's not like this vehicle right there, the Dolphin Dasher, can turn the tightest, but it's definitely way tighter than both the Sneakster and the Spear. It is definitely not as tight as both the Bowser bike or the mech bike, but it at least is close enough to the Bowser bike to the point where you can make most of the turns on all the custom tracks in the game. I actually got my boy Cam in this video again. He's the Luigi right now. He's also using the Dolphin Dasher himself, and you can see him being first. So, again, I'm saying it. This is actually a pretty viable vehicle. That's too close. I don't like that. I got it though. What? I got him. I would recommend this vehicle to 3 different types of people, okay? The very first one is, again, I've mentioned this multiple times now, the newbies like me. And the second one is the pros that actually want to, like, you know, have a little challenge for them and don't want to suffer with the Spear, which I understand at times. Even though the Spear is definitely quite fun, sometimes you just don't want to suffer. You'll probably still get a very good challenge out of playing with the Dolphin Dasher. And then the third type of person I would recommend it to is just the, like, people like me, I guess. I think I call myself a noob already, but also, you know, I'm not only a noob, I also just like to use vehicles that are, I would almost call them a little underused, but I'm not quite sure. Just the people that want to play as the weird vehicles, okay, there you go. I guess there's a 4th one as well, right? The animal lovers. If you love animals like dolphins, then this vehicle might be something for you, I don't even know. This is probably one of the tracks where the Dolphin Dasher would definitely suffer on. There's not too much off-road on this track, I don't even think there is off-road on this track. And they're pretty tight lines, which you can make those, but it's quite harder, right? You will lose time on that for sure. So you just lose time on this track overall. It's just all solid road, which is quite annoying. Again, it's not like you can't keep up or anything like that, but you definitely lose time on most parts of the track. But again though, I definitely do think that it is viable and it is possible as well. It's not like it's impossible to win on any track using this bike. It's awesome though. Like, some of the vehicles in this game, they're tracks and you just know, like, once those guys picked, you know that there's no chance whatsoever you'll be able to win, just because your vehicle can't do it. But on this vehicle right there, you know that, like, you can do any track. So it's just a great feeling knowing that you'll be at least able to, like, keep up with the pack and not lose too much time. Like, I'm getting first here against a few funkies as well, so I'm not even doing bad. I definitely do think that's gonna do it for this video though. There you go, 2nd place. So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like down below and also subscribe for more Kart Wii Online custom tracks using the one and only Wiimmfi. If you guys like this video, then by all means drop a like down below. I already said that, but if you guys have any suggestions on the next vehicle I might, like, be able to use in this series, then by all means leave it down below as well. And then I'll see you in the next episode. Enjoy your stay.